We put the Jenlis Weed Razer to the test twice, slicing through thick river weeds on 2 different days. But with razor sharp blades flying through the water, I was seriously concerned. Is this tool safe and effective? Watch to see if it clears the weeds or causes a whole new problem.
All right, so getting the weed razor here, we're gonna go give it a try. Denise is worried I'm gonna trip and fall and cut my arm off.
Now you're supposed to tie that to your dock, the rope, end of the rope.
Right, so they want you to tie this rope to the dock, but guess what? I'm not gonna do that. All right, so I gotta make sure my hat doesn't fall off. I've got the camera on it. Feels like it could a little bit. So I'm not standing on the rope's not tangled. Let's give this a try. Well, there's why they wanted you to tie it to the dock.
First toss in, honey.
That's why they want you to tie it to the dock.
There you go. There's a reason for it.
But that's why we have the rake, so we can reach the rope and pull it back in. There we go. Perfect. All right, so the retrieval, you're supposed to give it some jerks. And I see it working. Look at that, cutting the weeds. Yeah, would you mind coming to get the rake? So Denise got the rake, and we're gonna give this another toss here. See if I can do it this time without losing the rope in the river. Well, my first impression of this is that when I recall looking at the reviews on the rake, people said they thought the rope should have been longer on the rake. I didn't find that to be a problem with the rake, but I think the rope should be longer on this, because this is not a very long rope, and I can easily throw it beyond the length of the rope.
So you think we'll need to get a longer rope for that?
Yep. Makes a big splash. Yeah, this time I didn't get a good job getting it over there far enough.
Do you find my fears of the razors unfounded?
Yeah, that doesn't bother me at all.
So I was just worried because it's sharp razors, and that I'm like, oh, you're gonna throw them up in the air, and I'd end up cutting myself. But that's not even the issue, a problem at all with this, right?
I really don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't know until you buy the product, you know.
Yep.
So I have a question for you.
Okay.
How hard is it to tug that through the weeds? I mean, is that something that a woman could easily do?
Yeah. I think that it's easier to tug this through the weeds than it is to pull the rake in when it's full of weeds.
Oh, really? So the lady in the bikini on the end of the dock wouldn't be something that would be not doable.
No, I think that could be doable. Yep. Yep, it's not that heavy. And it cuts through the weeds pretty easy.
Okay.
So one of the tricks is I want to keep pulling the line in. And as I pull the line in, it raises up the handle. So the angle gets up too high for it to cut. So you got to kind of remember to keep the line long.
So we're gonna give this a shot and see if I can do it.
Well, we've had a lot of rain, so the water's a lot higher in the river. And that makes it a little bit easier to cut the weeds, because when the water was low, the weeds were sticking out so far there wasn't anything holding the weeds up, so they would kind of more easily bend over without being cut.
Yeah.
But it's not happening now.
It's pretty cool, actually, isn't it?
Yeah, do you want me to go throw the thing in and cut something?
Yeah, let's do that.
Should I try? Are you ready?
So what are you gonna do, honey?
So I'm gonna chuck the weed razor out there and see what we can do.
And this is your second time, right?
Second time trying it, and definitely a lot more growth now, and we want to get this cleaned up around the dock. So. And
we want to try it out and see if we still like it, right?
Yeah, this will be a good test.
This will be a good test.
So, what do you think of that?
That's pretty cool, isn't it? Isn't that fun?
Nice to see the weeds pop out of there. Now, the only problem with the weeds popping out of there is, you know, you got to rake them out.
I know. Well, it's okay though.
So I'm going to try to do another pass. Make sure it sinks to the bottom first.
That looks pretty darn good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
They really pop out, don't they?
Yeah. It's pretty satisfying. I kind of enjoyed it, actually.
No, it's good. Well, you'll enjoy kayaking more when you can get the kayak out of here.
I know it. Here we go. Oh, my back. Alrighty, I think. Woohoo! I made it. Woo, I'm tired. Let's go in now.
Shortest kayak trip ever. 25 yards.
Alright. Very weedy. Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
I made it.
So as you can see, the weed razor works really well to clear the weeds around our dock. It certainly satisfies our needs, and it was a necessary expense. It's going to help us make sure we maintain the area by our dock and allow us to get our kayaks in the water, maybe get a small boat in the water, do a little fishing, things that we weren't able to do without being able to clear the weeds.
Do you want to do one path through this really weedy spot on your left?
All right.
And then...
Go straight out there.
Sure.
So if you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up, give us a like and a subscription. We really appreciate it. All those things help us make the channel successful and contribute to our being able to continue to make videos. And we hope you liked it, like I said. Please come back for more. This has been Northern Adventure. We'll see you next time.
Oh, that made quite a path.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah.